you look at the life cycle of Plasmodium, come to life cycle of Plasmodium, let me establish this part too. It's comprised of 3 stages. For my own class there, I will try to start from the what? What we call sporogony. Sporogony. And we have gamogony. And the third one, we have zygogony. So these are the 3 what? Stages of life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium. If you look at what? This sporogony is completely a what? Asexual reproduction. Gamogony is sexual what? Reproduction. Zygogony is also what? A what? Sexual reproduction. But this zygogony is completely take place in what? In man. Sporogony also what? Completely take place in what? In man. But the gamogony is start from the what? From man and complete its what? Circle in what? In mosquito. This gamogony start with what? With man body and complete its circle in what? In what? Mosquito. So let me try to explain these 3 things. This is what we use. This is what we use in what? In the life cycle of Plasmodium. With a knowledge of these 3 stages of life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium, I can now move into the what? Life cycle fully. But once again, I said what? The life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium is diegetic. That is, it's comprised of 2 hosts, primary host and secondary host. The primary host is what? Is the female Anopheles what? Mosquito. So it's a place where the what? The sexual reproduction occur and the formation of the what? Of gametes take place in the what? In the primary what? Primary host. And the secondary host is what? Is human. Is a place where the what? Asexual reproduction occur. And I said the life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium comprised of 3 stages. The first one is what? If you like, you can start on the what? Sporogony, followed by gamogony, followed by what? Zygogony. But if you like, you can take this one on what? On top. As we have zygogony, followed by sporogony and what? Gamogony. But gamma was being in what? In the middle. The last time we can start from what? From sporogony, followed by this as second, followed by this as what? As third. But if you like, you can give this one 1, this one 2, this one what? 3. Let me use a tree diagram to explain it before I will draw the what? The life cycle. The life cycle of what? Plus what? Plasmodium. Abi? Plasmo what? Comprised of 3 stages. I said we have what? Zygogony. And the second one, we have gamogony. The third one is what? Sporogony. I said this zygogony take place in what? In man. Gamogony in both what? Man and what? Mosquito. But sporogony completely take place in what? Mosquito. So this isogony that take place in man is now divided into two parts. It takes place in liver and it also takes place in what? In red blood cell, erythrocytes. So when the infected mosquito bite a what? A man, it will release sporozoites into the what? Into the liver. When the infected mosquito inserts its proboscis into the human skin, by due to the process of sucking the human blood, it will drop the what? The sporozoites. So when the sporozoites get to the blood, it will try and penetrate the what? The liver. When it gets to the liver, it will now undergo asexual reproduction called zygony. So when what? Asexual reproduction called zygony, and it will get a point, this liver will what? Will burst and release merozoites. And this merozoite is what? Is of two sizes. We have what we call what? Micro merozoite, and we also have what we call what? Macro merozoite. This micromerozoite and the micromerozoite and the macromerozoite, we can also call them what? Cryptomicromerozoite and the cryptomegamerozoite. So these two are the product of what? Of asexual reproduction that take place in what? In the liver. And this process that takes place in the liver, we can also call it what? All these processes that take place in the liver, we call it what? Pre-erythrocyte stage. So this macro and the merozoite, they are the product of the what? The zygony that take place in what? In the liver. And this macro merozoite is this one now move into the what? Into the red blood what? Cell to initiate erythrocytic stage of what? Life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium. And this macro one will now go back into the what? Into the liver to form post erythrolytic stage. So when these micromerozoites go into the one to the red blood cell, another asexual reproduction will not take place, which is also called what? The zygony, and it also produces its own merozoite. And this merozoite too is also what? Of two sizes. The micro one and what? The mega one. And the two merozoites formed from the what? From the red blood cell, they will now move into the what? Into the lumen or the gut of the what? Of mosquito. Is this one, this stage, it takes place in what? A man. They will now move to what? To the gut of what? Of mosquito. So where we have the what? The gamogony. So in this gamogony series of what? Of reaction will occur there, it will now later lead to the what we call what? Sporogony. So this sporogony is the asexual reproduction. It takes place in the what? In the stomach wall of what? Of mosquito. But this gamogony is take place in what? In lumen of what? Of mosquito, or in the stomach of what? Of mosquito. But sporogony take place in what? Stomach what? Stomach wall of mosquito and produce sporo what? sporozoites. And these sporozoites, they will now move into the what? Saliva gland of what? Of mosquito. So when the mosquito try to what? The infected mosquito try to bite a woman, it will now transmit the what? This show sporozoite into the what? Into the man. This is the what? The rough sketch of life cycle of what? Of Plasmodium. You know the reason why I'm trying to what? To re-explain it in this two diagrams form. The life cycle is a little bit complicated. So let me now move to the what? To the life cycle.